What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're taking you on a visual tour of Kenya's most stunning university campuses. And trust me, some of these will absolutely blow your mind. We're talking world-class architecture, lush green spaces, and facilities that rival universities anywhere in the world. Whether you're a prospective student, a parent, or just someone who appreciates beautiful spaces, you're in for a treat. So, without further ado, let's dive into the top 10 most beautiful universities in Kenya. And hey, stick around to the end because number 1 is absolutely gorgeous. But before we start, if you're new here, smash that subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you never miss our campus tours and student life content. All right, let's go. Kicking off our list at number 10, we have Moi University in Eldoret. Now, Moi might not be in Nairobi, but what it lacks in proximity to the capital, it more than makes up for in natural beauty. This campus is absolutely massive, and I'm talking acres upon acres of greenery. One of the coolest features here? The variety of unique trees and shrubs that you won't find anywhere else in Kenya. The campus feels like a botanical garden that just happens to have lecture halls. And we can't talk about Moi without mentioning the iconic Margaret Thatcher Library. Yes, that Margaret Thatcher visited, and this library has been a landmark ever since. It's got that classic academic architecture that makes you feel like you're in a movie. The best part? Students here get to enjoy fresh, cool Eldoret air while studying. No Nairobi heat to worry about. If you love wide-open spaces and nature, Moi University is calling your name. Coming in at number 9, we have St. Paul's University in Limuru. Now, if you know Limuru, you know one thing. It's cold. And that cold weather creates some of the most beautiful, always green lawns you'll ever see. Seriously, this campus looks like it's straight out of a British countryside postcard. St. Paul's has this perfect blend of old and new. You've got this stunning historic chapel that was built decades ago. Absolute architectural gem with so much character and history. Then, right next to it, you have these sleek, modern buildings with state-of-the-art facilities. The campus is maintained by the Christian churches in Kenya, so there's this peaceful, serene atmosphere that's perfect for studying. Plus, the misty mornings here? Chef's kiss. Absolutely beautiful. If you're someone who loves cooler weather and that cozy academic vibe, St. Paul's is your spot. Just don't forget your sweater. At number 8, we're heading to Athi River for Daystar University. Daystar is about 45 minutes from Nairobi, and honestly, that drive is worth it. The moment you arrive at this campus, you're hit with these stunning natural landscapes. We're talking rolling hills, beautiful views, and the sense of peace that you just don't get in the city. The campus is designed to take full advantage of its surroundings. Lots of outdoor facilities, open spaces where you can see for miles, and this connection to nature that makes studying here feel less like a grind and more like a retreat. What students love most? The tranquility. When you need to focus on that assignment or study for exams, there are no city distractions. It's just you, your books, and some of the most beautiful scenery in Kenya. Plus, Daystar has invested heavily in modern facilities while keeping that natural, peaceful environment. It's the best of both worlds. Cutting-edge education in a setting that feels like a getaway. Number 7 on our list is JKUAT, Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology in Juja. Now, JKUAT is famous for engineering and tech programs, but let me tell you, the campus itself is engineering at its finest. First off, those tree-lined driveways, absolutely gorgeous. Driving or walking through campus feels like you're in a forest. These massive trees create natural shade everywhere, which is a lifesaver on those hot Kenyan days. The campus has these beautiful parks scattered throughout, where students gather for group discussions, hang out between classes, or just chill. And because it's an agriculture and technology university, they've really thought about sustainability and green spaces. The buildings are modern and functional, but what really sets JKUAT apart is how they've maintained this serene, almost resort-like environment. You'd never guess you're just a stone's throw from the busy Nairobi Thika highway. Students here get to enjoy a campus that's both beautiful and practical. Plus, if you're into farming and agriculture, the on-campus farms and research facilities are next level. Sliding into number 6, we have Umma University in Kajiado. Here's something cool. Umma was actually named Kenya's most beautiful university in 2022. So yeah, we're not just making this up. This place is officially gorgeous. Umma is a modern Islamic institution, and the architecture here is stunning. We're talking contemporary designs that blend Islamic architectural elements with modern functionality. The result? A campus that's unique, beautiful, and Instagram-worthy at every corner. The buildings are sleek, the spaces are open, and there's this incredible attention to detail in everything, from the landscaping to the building finishes. Umma has really invested in creating an environment that inspires learning. What students love most is the eco-friendly design. Lots of green spaces, sustainable features, and this overall commitment to environmental consciousness. The campus feels fresh, clean, and welcoming. And because it's relatively new, everything is state-of-the-art. No old, run-down buildings here, just modern facilities in a beautiful setting. If you want a campus that's both beautiful and sustainable, Umma delivers. At number 5, we're heading to Langata for the Catholic University of Eastern Africa, or CUEA. Now, if you know Nairobi, you know that Langata, near Karen, is one of the most upscale, beautiful areas in the city, and CUEA fits right in. This campus has that same upmarket, well-maintained aesthetic that Karen is famous for. The first thing you'll notice? The space. We're talking expansive green lawns that seem to go on forever. Perfect for those outdoor study sessions or just taking a break between classes. The library here is absolutely next level. It's ultra-modern and automated. We're talking smart technology, digital catalogs, perfect lighting. And speaking of lighting, most of the lecture halls have natural lighting, which makes studying so much more pleasant. What really sets CUEA apart is the attention to detail. The landscaping is immaculate, the buildings are beautifully maintained, and there's this sense of order and peace throughout the campus. Plus, being in Langata means you're surrounded by nature. On a clear day, you can see the Ngong Hills in the distance. It's the perfect environment for serious academic work. Coming in hot at number 4 is Strathmore University in Madaraka, Nairobi. Okay, so Strathmore is where you go when you want luxury education. I'm not even kidding. This campus is sleek. The architecture here is modern, sophisticated, and absolutely stunning. We're talking glass facades, clean lines, and building finishes that would make any architect jealous. Walking through Strathmore feels less like a university and more like a corporate headquarters for a Fortune 500 company. And the students here? Let's just say Strathmore attracts high-profile families who appreciate the finer things. But it's not just about looks. The facilities are world-class. The Strathmore Innovation Lab, iLab, is one of the best in the region for tech and entrepreneurship. Everything about Strathmore screams excellence. The classrooms are equipped with the latest technology, the spaces are designed for collaboration, and the overall vibe is professional and polished. If you're someone who appreciates modern design, cutting-edge facilities, and an environment that pushes you to think big, Strathmore is where it's at. Just be prepared. The tuition matches the luxury. Bronze medal goes to Kenyatta University. Now, Kenyatta has undergone a massive transformation in recent years, and wow, has it paid off. This campus is absolutely beautiful. Let's start with the lawns. perfectly manicured grass, beautiful flower gardens, and landscaping that rivals some of the best hotels in Kenya. KU has really invested in making the campus look world-class. The roads? Fully tarmacked throughout the entire campus. No more dusty walks to class. And that 1 billion shilling library? Oh my goodness! It's ultra-modern, spacious, and has everything a student could possibly need. What's impressive about KU is how they've maintained this harmony with nature despite being such a huge university. There are thousands of students here, but you still get these pockets of tranquility and natural beauty. The buildings are a great mix of classic and contemporary, and the campus just feels alive. There's always something happening, but the infrastructure can handle it all beautifully. KU is proof that even massive public universities can be absolutely gorgeous when there's investment and vision. If you want a vibrant campus with excellent facilities and natural beauty, Kenyatta delivers. The silver medal goes to Kenya's oldest and most prestigious university, the University of Nairobi. Now, UON has a special place in Kenya's history, and the campus reflects that legacy. This is where Kenya's academic journey really began, and you can feel that gravitas when you walk through the grounds. Let's talk about the iconic Fountain of Knowledge Monument. If you've ever seen photos of UON, you've seen this fountain. It's the symbol of the university and absolutely beautiful, especially when it's lit up at night. UON has been investing heavily in beautification efforts. Fresh landscaping, modern buildings with those sleek, reflecting mirror facades, and a general upgrade of all facilities. The main campus in the CBD has this perfect blend of colonial-era architecture and ultra-modern structures. And here's the thing. UON has 11 campuses across Kenya. Each one has its own character, but they're all maintained to high standards. What makes UON special is the history combined with the modernity. You're walking in the footsteps of Kenya's founding fathers, Nobel laureates, and presidents, but you're doing it in facilities that are constantly being upgraded. UON is where tradition meets innovation, and the campus is a beautiful representation of that. And finally, the moment you've been waiting for, the most beautiful university campus in Kenya is USIU Africa in Kasarani. Now, some of you might be surprised, but hear me out. USIU is stunning. This 20-acre campus in Kasarani is like stepping into a completely different world. The architecture is absolutely unique. You've got these buildings with ancient-looking exteriors that make you feel like you're at a historic European university. But then you walk inside and boom, ultra-modern interiors with state-of-the-art facilities. The library alone is worth the visit. Completed in 2005, this 10,000 square meter masterpiece cost $6 million to build. It has natural ventilation, double-glazed solar windows, and is designed for maximum sustainability. It's not just beautiful, it's smart. What really sets USIU apart is the international feel. With over 55 nationalities represented on campus, this place has a global vibe you won't find anywhere else in Kenya. The diversity is reflected in everything from the food options to the events to the overall campus culture. The landscaping is immaculate, the buildings are architectural marvels, and every corner of this campus is Instagram-worthy. USIU has mastered the art of creating spaces that inspire learning. Plus, the attention to detail is incredible. From the lighting to the furniture to the outdoor spaces, everything is carefully designed to create the best possible learning environment. USIU proves that size doesn't matter. It's what you do with the space that counts. This relatively compact campus packs more beauty per square foot than anywhere else in Kenya.